We are here inside of your vortex. We know everything that you want. We know everything. We know how everything pans out. We know what it is that you are wanting, and we know exactly how it will all pan out. So we don't doubt for a second that you're gonna not have what you want. We know that you're gonna have exactly what you want. We know how close you are. We know that it's all about fine-tuning. It all is about learning to see what's gradually going to come into your own awareness. And when we look at you, when we perceive you across the ethers, we don't see you as the writer who is between drafts. We don't see you as a musician who's in between projects. We see you in your fullness. We see you exactly how you have put yourself and launched yourself in your vortex. We see you in your fullness, and that is the true benefit that we offer you. How are you going to get in on this knowing? How are you going to know what we know so clearly? Well, for starters, you're doing a lot better than you think you are. You know this. You understand exactly who you are. You do. You just can't prove it yet. You just can't prove it yet. And that makes you feel a little doubtful about your powers and exactly who you are. But we don't want you to feel doubtful. We want you to feel eager, for the universe is working for you. You are the center of this universe, and you can have everything that you want. Like you said, it's only fine-tuning that's required, and then you can join us in our knowing as we behold you in not only your vibrational finery, but all that you have become as a result of this lifetime. Satisfaction truly is something that's fascinating. It is our greatest intention to remind you of who you really are and explain to you the laws of the universe so that you can go off and understand the formula and create everything that your heart desires. For that is exactly what you came into this life experience for. Did you know that when you came into this body, you were so eager? You were satisfied. You were satisfied. You understood that you were going to be in this environment of resistance, and yet that never scared you. That never for once ever faced you. Actually, you were ready for resistance, the same way that one would be ready to go on vacation and not know every single turn that they would take. They were ready for the vacation, the adventure. That's what you came here exactly for. And you're probably so tired of hearing that. Yes, we get it. Now, how do we get what we want? How do we have the life that we are so excited to live? Satisfaction. Satisfaction truly is the power. Once you're satisfied, once you are okay with this moment, and usually okay with the perceived vibrational absence of what you want, then you're off running. You are off running. When you make peace with reality, that's when we can have the real fun. That's when we can be the eternal visionary creatures that we came here to be. You see, we're not here to just teach you how to we're not here to just feed you as the human sentiment is. We're not here to, feed you fish for one night. We're here to teach you how to fish for an entire lifetime. We don't want to just teach you how to manifest everything, because we know that once you manifest that thing, you're going to be on the other side of that desire is more contrast. You're going to be in a new space, and there's going to be more asking, and the process starts again. You see, you're always going to be in a place where reality challenges your desire. Reality is like that. Reality is just so annoying, but truly reality is the bouncing off place. Reality is a joy of all of this. You can change the vibrational indicators that you know as physical manifestations. Everything is subject to change, so don't worry about anything. That's why satisfaction is truly the order of the day. Satisfaction is the manageable action-based thing that you can do right now that will speed up everything that you want. You see, when we talk about manifesting, when we talk about getting things that you want, we're talking about speed. We're talking what's at the root of that conversation is, I'm not where I want to be, and I want to put a motor on this boat and get to where I want to go because I hate where I am. And we say, well, that conversation, nothing can be fruitful in that conversation. There's no answer that truly will be valued, because you don't truly understand that where you are right now is where you are, and you're vibrating right now as a result of your attention to any subject. And so we tell you, that's all just a fancy way of saying you have to be okay with where you are. You have to start that first. That's where you have to start. That needs to be your starting off, your bouncing off place, because we want you to find satisfaction. And by the time you're satisfied, you're not going to just be sitting around. You're going to be dreaming. You're going to have fun in your mind. Satisfaction comes from only one place, and that is going in the direction of your desires. That's truly something that's worth writing down. Satisfaction comes from only one place, going in the direction of your desires. Satisfaction is not this thing known as complacency. It's not that at all. We don't want you to sit there and be like, okay, what I want is not going to come, and I'm going to just have to be satisfied no matter what, because what I want isn't going to come. That's not at all what satisfaction is about. Satisfaction sounds like this. I know what I want isn't here yet physically, but I have the feeling of it. I have the dream of it. I have the vibrational evidences of it, and it's all going to come in perfect timing. Right now, I'm just good. I'm good where I am right now, because I know it's going to come and I expect it, and I don't doubt it. I'm just excited for it. I'm excited for everything, and most importantly, I just love the image that I have of it right now in my mind. That's real satisfaction, because you're going in the direction of your desires. Satisfaction, we would say satisfaction is a path to expectation and belief. You know, being dissatisfied with where you are right now is truly so logical, because it's all part of the journey. It's all for the fun of the creation. And so we want you to pack your bags and get ready for the next moment, and the next moment, the next moment, the next moment, because this is the steady path. This is how to fish for an entire lifetime, to make your life the experience that you came here to make it to be. Satisfaction is so intriguing, because when you understand satisfaction, you understand this whole creation game, this whole manifestation game in a completely different light. For you understand now that once you are satisfied, that's when you can give thought to everything that you want. That's when you can dream about your desires and not really offer any resistance, because you're not trying to shoot yourself all the way over there. You're just enjoying the dream for the hell of it, for the joy of it. You see, the successful ones that you call the masters, that not only have the money, the acclaim, the fame, the fortune, but they also have the joy, which is the true success. Those ones, they're always, without a doubt, always obsessive with their thoughts, because they found the pure desire. They found the pure knowing of their desire, and they love it. They've created the image of what they want in their mind, and they're so good at going there, and they've practiced at knowing so much that no one can take them away from that knowledge, and no one can tell them, look at all your geniuses. A lot of the geniuses that you know, they were born, a lot of their ideas were born from a place of a lot of contrast. For when you're in a place of contrast, all that you have left is the satisfaction of the dream in your mind. We want you to find satisfaction where you are right now, whether it's about, your general knowing about life, or whether it is you're finding satisfaction in sitting here, doing this, eating that. Wherever you find satisfaction, however you isolate that feeling, once you find that satisfaction, now you're off running. Now you can really ask yourself, what is it? What would be more satisfying? What's satisfying to think about? What I want to talk about my YouTube channel. I want to talk about the things that make my heart sing, for now is the time for me to think about them. When you're thinking about them from that state of pure satisfaction, then you're not offering resistance. You found the pure desire, and pure desire is so important, because your desires, they should feel good to you. They should feel good to you because they feel good to us. They feel riveting. They feel life-giving. They feel everything to us. We love your desires. And you know what's interesting is that us as source energy, we're not at all complete, and you're not trying to strive to be us. We're in this game with you. The reason why we know how everything pans out is because you're the one who told us how it all happens. We know what you want because you're the one who is a pioneer, who decides exactly on this leading edge what would make your heart sing, often from a place of knowing what you don't want. And we're just here to really impart you with the knowledge that you have everything going on. You know so much of this. And so satisfaction is truly the order of the day, because the path never ends. It's all about eternity. You're all doing very good, and eternity truly is amazing. Eternity is where we stand and where we all will return to. Eternity is the end game. There is no end game. Satisfaction truly is so interesting. We want you to craft the image of your desire, and we want you to just enjoy it. Enjoy it, and not for the power that your daydream has. For your power, the power of your daydream isn't in the creating the image. It's the suspension of, it's a distraction or resistance as you are thinking about it, pondering about it. When you are enjoying the image of your desire in your mind, and you're pondering it, and you plan it, and you just want to be in it, and you just love it. It's a place, it's like a dream that you just want to keep dreaming. When that's how your desire feels, not only is it close and coming, but you're truly in the space of creation. You're that creator that you came here to be. You see, reality is kicking everyone's ass. Truly it is. You can never be a creator if you can't go over what is. If you can't get over reality, for reality will always challenge you. But if reality is something that you're bound to, and your understanding of who you are is bound to, and your worthiness is bound to, then you can never really be the creator that you want to be. But we know that you can. You got it all within you. And We're here from that infinite source, that we all come from. All good ideas come from, and all the genius. We've been with all the geniuses. We know how it all pans out. We know how everything happens, and we're telling you, it really comes from satisfaction. It comes from satisfaction, and then talking about them more, and then dreaming, and then daydreaming, and then scripting, because that's when things get really fun. That's when you really want to enjoy your desires. You want to write about them, script about them. But nothing is fun when you're dissatisfied. Do you notice that? It's like when you're tired. Nothing is fun when you're tired because you didn't get that right amount of sleep. So nothing hits, nothing is interesting. Everything just feels like a drag. You just can't wait till you get back to bed. That's what this feeling is like. That's what satisfaction is like. When you work from a place of dissatisfaction, nothing is fun. Everything loses its taste. And we don't want that for you. Your truest intention is to have the best life experience that you can have right now. It's all right now. And since we know you, and since we know exactly what you want, and since we know the best way for you to get there, and the easiest way out of the mess of resistance, which is not really a mess, but since we know all that for you, well, we're going to enjoy beaming it all to you. And you're coming to the point of becoming so blended with your source and becoming so familiar with source energy and this connection that being disconnected is feeling more off than ever. And we love that for you. We want you to find source, find your own version of source, to feel and crave that connection of the replenishment mode, for that is the why of all of your desires. That is the true essence of every desire that you have, to feel the harmony and connection of source. And it's really easy. It's all very easy. And for you, we not only wish ease, but we wish joy and satisfaction wherever you are.